माननीय अध्यक्षा जी, जो प्रश्न के उत्तर उपस्थापित हैं उसमें सरकार ने जो जवाब दिया है उस जवाब की साफ गोई की मैं प्रशंसा करता हूँ, पर एक शत्रु देश होने के कारण जो हमारी हर समस्या के जड़ में वह उपस्थित है, सरकार का उसके प्रति दया का भाव, सरकार का उसके प्रति नम्रता का भाव, सरकार का उसके प्रति विनम्रता का भाव, यह दुखद है। मैं इसलिए कहना चाहता हूं अध्यक्षा जी कि 2012 से लेकर 2015 तक वर्ष 2012-13 में चीन से आयात हुआ है 52.25 बिलियन, निर्यात हुआ है हमारे यहाँ से 13.58 बिलियन, कुल व्यापार 65.83 बिलियन हुआ है और घाटा है 38.67। 13-14 में आयात है 51% से अधिक, निर्यात है 18% से अधिक, कुल व्यापार है 65% और घाटा है 36% से अधिक। 14-15 में आयात है 60.41 बिलियन, निर्यात है 11.96 बिलियन, कुल व्यापार है 72.37 बिलियन और घाटा है 48 बिलियन। और 15-16 में आयात है 56.93, निर्यात है 8.25 और कुल व्यापार है 6518 और घाटा है 48.68 बिलियन। मैं इसलिए कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमारे निर्यात कम हैं, उनके आयात ज़्यादा हैं और घाटा इस प्रकार का है। मंत्री जी ने जो विषय की मर्मज्ञा भी हैं, उन्होंने जो जवाब दिया है, जवाब ये दिया है कि हाँ, चीन प्रतिस्पर्धी राष्ट्रों में वो सबसे ज़्यादा उपयुक्त है, इसलिए इस मामले में हम उसके साथ इस तरह का सलूक करें। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि आखिर
प्रश्न पूछिए।
या वही मैं पूछ रहा हूँ माननीय, आखिर चीन के साथ इस घाटे के स्तर तक जाने के क्या कारण हैं? क्यों आप उनके प्रति विनम्रता का भाव रखे हुए हैं और क्यों सरकार के सामने कोई ऐसी परिस्थिति नहीं है, कोई ऐसा प्रस्ताव नहीं है कि चीन को छोड़कर हम दूसरे राष्ट्रों के साथ इस संबंध में, व्यापार के संबंध में पुनर्विचार करें?
Madam Speaker, the honorable member has asked a question which is very concerning all of us, that the trade deficit with China is growing, our exports are not growing, and as a result of which the deficit mounting on us is concerning all of us. But it is just not possible to completely boycott one country and say I will import all my goods from everywhere else. If imports are happening, we'll have to see as to what are the reasons. I wish to inform the honorable member that where there is a reason and facts shown that there is dumping happening, that there are poor quality goods coming, that there are safety standards being violated, we have taken every step to stop such imports. So चाइना के साथ विनम्रता के भाव क्यों है? ऐसे भाव कुछ नहीं है हमारे पास। हम सिर्फ प्रोफेशनली इसको देख रहे हैं कि उनसे जो इंपोर्ट आ रही है उसका सबस्टैंडर्ड मटेरियल अगर आने में उनको रोकवा रहे हैं, और ये भी हम कर रहे हैं कि अगर डंपिंग हो रही है उसको भी हम रोक रहे हैं। इसीलिए मेंबर को मैं आश्वासन दिलाना चाहती हूँ कि स्पेशली कुछ विनम्रता या तो नरमता कुछ भी नहीं है। हम नेशनल इंटरेस्ट में हमारे स्टेप्स ले रहे हैं और उनका डेफिसिट जो बढ़ रही है उसके ऊपर अध्ययन करके उसको कम करवाने के लिए हम लगातार प्रयत्न कर रहे हैं।
माननीय, ठीक है, माननीय मंत्री ने कहा विनम्रता नहीं है, नम्रता नहीं है, उनकी सहृदयता है। उनकी सहृदयता से ये सारी बातें हो रही। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि आपकी सारे प्रयास के बावजूद चीन जो संकट में है और उसके चलते हम संकट में फंस जा सकते हैं, इसके लिए उसके इकोनॉमी को देखते हुए हम उनके आधार को स्वीकार करें, उनके आधार पर हम बात करें और अपनी विपन्नता को, अपनी परिस्थिति के बारे में गंभीरता से न विचार करें। यह भारत का सांस्कृतिक रूप हो सकता है, लेकिन आर्थिक रूप नहीं हो सकता माननीय। इसलिए मैं चाहता हूं कि आप बिल्कुल इस सॉवरेन सदन में साफ साफ कहें कि आप भारत की इस आर्थिक स्थिति जो इसकी ग्रोइंग है दुनिया में और सबों की निगाह इस पर है, इस पर जो काली छाया है उसको दूर करने के लिए तत्काल ठोस रूप से क्या करेंगे?
Madam Speaker, actually on Chinese imports, we have taken specific action in order to bring in quality goods into China. Milk and milk products have been completely stopped because we found certain unacceptable materials in them. Similarly, we have also stopped import of mobile phones because certain parts which were being used, which were unacceptable to us, the details are given. We have stopped that also. On safety measures, import of toys have been stopped. What I would like to tell him, the Honourable Member through you, Madam, is the wind-operated electricity generators, which are also originating from China, have also come under the countervailing duty investigation. Similarly, cold-rolled steel flat products have also been coming under countervailing duties. There is safeguard measures taken on hot-rolled flat products of stainless steel. These are just some examples. I certainly will respond to the Honourable Member to say there are working groups formed between India and China, through which a lot of action is being taken in order to see how there can be a specific plan made. In fact, in November 2014, if I remember the date correct, we have a 5-year plan which has been signed with China, which on the basis September 2014 it was signed, to make sure that there is greater parity between the export and import between the two nations, and that this mounting deficit can be brought down. There are clear action plans laid, and there is also a working group looking into it. So the member can be assured that enough steps are being taken. Whilst culturally we will remain friends with China, but on economic matters we will take concrete steps to make sure that we will not lose our ground.
Tathagat Satpati ji.
Madam, at the outset, I sympathize with this beleaguered party for having to bear the brunt of what they themselves had given out to this country over the past few decades. So I feel sorry for them. What to do? Sir, Madam, China has successfully, I completely am in collaboration, or I accept what the Honourable MP has said. China has completely smashed our MSME sector. All the medium and small industries in India today are suffering because crooked importers are importing very substandard goods from China and are destroying everything from cells, battery cells to everything. The Honourable Minister said mobile phones have been banned. I can take her to the market in my own vehicle, or I can come in her government vehicle. I can take her to Khan Market, to any place she likes, and as many sets she wants to buy of Chinese mobile phones, they are available here, they are available in Bhubaneswar, they are available even in a small town place like Dhenkanal and Angul. So this is completely a bureaucratic answer. It is a false thing. The second thing is, why should they stop is the question. That is what the Honorable MP had asked. The reason is China is clearly an inimical country. Today you have given visa to a person who is considered a dissenter in China, just to give a message to China that you do not take crap from them. And now, when you are taking in all their bad products, you are giving them a message that please come and trample upon us. They are occupying our territory. Their army is invading our territory, killing our people, driving back our cow herds and goat herds. What more does the Honorable Minister need to stop import of Chinese goods? Blanket ban, I do not know. I would like to know what more impetus does the government require, because they had started this. You should not follow. What more impetus do you need to stop complete Chinese imports? Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, first let me clarify something which the Honorable Member has raised. I have not suggested that all mobile phones from China have been banned. I have only said mobile phones from China because of certain safety factors. I have not elaborated in so many words, I admit, but certainly I meant to say that mobile phones of a certain serial number, because of certain, I can read the description, but it is obvious. Government of India has imposed prohibition on the import of mobile handsets without international mobile equipment identity number or with all zeros, IMEI, and import of CDMA mobile phones without certain electronic serial number. So it doesn't mean that I've conveyed, I'm sorry if I've conveyed that, but I didn't mean to say that. I only mean to say that with a certain description, mobiles coming from China don't meet our standard and they have been stopped. Just as in milk and milk products, we have a reason to stop. The sum and substance of the answer that I want to give you, ma'am, through you to the Honorable Member, blanket ban of a country just because we have certain problems diplomatically, geographically, absolutely, even on military grounds. Complete ban is just not possible under WTO rules. And as regards goods which come into this country, if we have a set of approved standards, we can at least say you don't meet our standards in these sectors, and then I can say on that sector completely banned. But for which that sector in India should give me an approved list of standards. So there are issues on which we are very seized of the concerns. Military, territorial, also are issues. MSMEs, definitely, a senior minister sitting before me with whom I constantly interact. My MSME concerns are well laid out because that's where the jobs are being created in situ all across the country. So we are not taking it lightly, ma'am. I wish to tell the honorable member that the steps which are being taken can be sector specific. But because, I'm sorry to use this expression, I don't like a country, I cannot ban all the goods from that country. Sorry.
Question hour is over. Honorable members, I have received notices of adjournment motion from Sri Dushyant Chautala ji, Rajesh Ranjan, Mallikarjun Kharge, Jyotiraditya Scindia, K.C. Venugopal, Bhagwant Mann, Jitendra Chaudhary and Santokh Singh Chaudhary on different issues. The matters raised by Sri Mallikarjun Kharge, Jyotiraditya Scindia and K.C. Venugopal do not relate to a definite matter. The other matters, though important, do not warrant interruption of business of the day. The matters can be raised through other opportunities. I have therefore disallowed all the notices of adjournment motion. Mr. Kharge, I have disallowed your notice of adjournment, but still I shall call you in zero after paper laying. I will call you, but your adjournment motions, I can't. So now papers to be laid on the table. Sri Bandaru Dattatreya ji.
Madam, I beg to lay the papers on the table of the House mentioned against my name at serial number 1 in today's list of business.
Item number 4, Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman.
Ma'am, I wish to seek your permission to lay on the table of the House papers listed against my name at serial number 4 in the revised list of business for today, 25th April.
Item number 5, Dr. Mahesh Sharma.
Madam, with your permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 5 in today's revised list of business.
Item number 6, Sri Rajiv Pratap Rudi.
Your kind permission, on behalf of my colleague Shri Mukhtar Awas Naqvi, I rise to lay on the table a copy each of the following ordinances, Hindi and English versions under Article 123(2)(a) of the Constitution. Number 1, the Uttarakhand Appropriation Vote on Account Ordinance 2016, promulgated by the President on 31st March 2016. Number 2, the Enemy Property Amendment and Validation, Second Ordinance 2016, promulgated by the President on 2nd April 2016. Number 3 of 2016. Thank you, ma'am.
Item 6A, Sri Haribhai Chaudhary. Haribhai Chaudhary is not there? Yes. Haribhai Chaudhary, 6A.
अध्यक्ष महोदय मेरे सामने पेपर लिखा है उनको ले करता हूँ.
हाँ. Report of Standing Committees on Railway, Sri Dinesh Trivedi ji. Not there? Ramesh Kaushik ji. Yes.
रेलवे मंत्रालय रेलवे बोर्ड के अनुदान मांगों 2015-16 9वां प्रतिवेदन हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में संस्करण प्रस्तुत करता हूँ.
Item number 8, Sri Pinaki Mishra. She is also there.
Kind permission, I seek to present the 10th report of the Standing Committee on Urban Development as listed against my name in today's list of business.
Item number 9, Dr. Sanjay Jaiswal.
Madam, I beg to move that the extension of time granted to the Joint Committee on the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2015 by the House on 26 February 2016 for presentation of the report up to the last day of the first week of the second part of the budget session 2016 may be treated as extension up to the last day of the first week of the current session.
The question is that the motion moved by Dr. Sanjay Jaiswal be adopted. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Against Sanjay Jaiswal ji.
Madam, I beg to move that this House do recommend to Rajya Sabha that Rajya Sabha do agree to appoint 3 members of the Rajya Sabha to serve as members of the Joint Committee on the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2015, Vice Shri Anand Sharma resigned from Rajya Sabha and Dr. Bhalchand Mungekar and Shri Naresh Gujral retired from the Rajya Sabha and do communicate to this House the names of the members so appointed by Rajya Sabha.
The question is that the motion moved by Dr. Sanjay Jaiswal be adopted. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Yes, Kharge ji.
Madam Speaker, I'm sorry because अगर ये बात पहले ही अगर हो जाती कि अगर आप एडजर्नमेंट मोशन को उसके बारे में अगर निर्णय लेकर हमको ये कहते कि 0 आवर में आप इसको उठा सकते हैं
पहले ही बोला
तो ये
था
मामला
कि 0 आवर में नो आई एम सॉरी आई हैव टोल्ड
इनको जरा बैठ इसको बैठने दीजिए
आप बैठिए ना मैंने बोला था आपको कि 0
तो हमारे तो
इतना गुस्सा मत करो
मैडम स्पीकर
बैठिए ठीक है बैठिए
मैडम स्पीकर
अभी तो मैं बैठी हूँ ना प्लीज
मैडम स्पीकर मैं आपके नोटिस को ये लाना चाहता हूं कि ये जो हमारे देश में खास करके असंवैधानिक व्यवहारों का जो एक सिलसिला चल रहा है और ये खास करके attempts of the union government to topple an elected government in the state of Uttarakhand speak for the democratic credential of the present NDA government.
I'm sorry, no.
On the one hand, the government celebrates the Constitution Day and speak loud about Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. And in contrast, take every possible measures to strangle democracy and suffocate a dissenting views.
No.
And a democratically elected government in Uttarakhand, Arunachal and everywhere. They want to destabilize. Madam, I am talking about the action of the government. I am not talking about the judiciary. I am not talking about the judgment. I am not talking about the High Court judgment or Supreme Court remarks. I am talking only the government actions, how the government is behaving, and how they are purchasing MLAs, how they are pressurizing MLAs, how they are dividing MLAs, and they want to destabilize, they want to install BJP governments everywhere by killing the constitution. By what is this? आप बोलो मैं बैठता हूँ।
मैडम हो गया, आप नेक्स्ट बोलो।
यस, श्री मुल्लापल्ली रामचंद्रन जी। नहीं हो गया ना? नहीं, बाकी आगे नहीं, मैंने कहा ना मैटर इज सब जुडिस। आपने इतनी बात बोली। नो, आई एम सॉरी।